Yu-Gi-Oh has over 10,000 unique cards in its card pool, and thanks to tools such as TCG Player and eBay, duelists all around the world can pick up any card they would like with just a click of a button. But what if those tools didn't exist? What if the only way you can attain new cards was by opening packs? Starting off with 3 Blue Eyes Structure Deck and a budget of $50 a week, I must build a competitive Yu-Gi-Oh deck with only sealed product. No buying, no trading for cards, all leading up to doing Yu-Gi-Oh's biggest challenge, topping a YCS. This is the Blue Eyes Sealed Only Yu-Gi-Oh! Alrighty, today we're going to be opening up Monster Mayhem. Now this is an absolutely game-changing set for us for 2 reasons. Number 1, it has the Primite stuff. This is a very, very good engine that we really never had access to because we would have to open up Rage of the Abyss and Supreme Darkness to try to get the cards for. But Barrel, Load, and Drill Beam are all in this set at the secret rare slot. Now that sounds like it's like secret rare. That sounds really bad. No, it's actually not, because you're pretty much guaranteed a secret every single pack that you open of Monster Mayhem. So it gives us a really good shot at getting this this engine for us, because this engine's really, really good. You see like competitive Blue Eyes players, they actually play this engine all the time because of just how good that engine is, and now we finally get a chance at getting this engine for our series. And another reason, which might be a little surprising to you as well, is Dragon Maid. The new Dragon Maid support is in here, and it's actually really, really good for us. Well, you wouldn't think that Blue Eyes and, Dragon Maid wouldn't mix that well, but it's actually really good because you'd pretty much treat it as any other engine, like the Invoked engine or the Primite engine, where you kind of play, Chamber that we already have and Parlor as normal summons to get to the Dragon Maid stuff. Then you can just link off into a Spirit, go to a Mausoleum, and if you open any of the Blue Eyes like stuff like Sage or Maiden or something like that, you still have access to your Blue Eyes on top of the new Dragon Maid support. And the new Dragon Maid support is very insane, gets you to an Omni Negate, a Bounce, which is really good as well, and all it takes is getting to a 1-card combo as well. It takes a little bricks to be in there, but it might be worth it for our series to kind of put up the ceiling of our decks. We have two very important engines that we're trying to chase for in this set. Let's get into the opening. Alrighty, now on to the pack opening itself here. So we have 11 packs of this. We have 6 of the blue packs and then 5 of the yellow packs here. So this budget, I had to pay like retail, I think it was like $4.50, something like that for the packs. I went plus tax, it was $53, so it went a little bit over my budget, but still pretty much in our budget. If it wasn't for taxes, it would be perfect actually for us. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the pack opening, shall we go. So again, we are looking for either the Primite stuff or the Dragon Maid stuff. That's kind of the things we're looking for. Also, Droplet is in here. That'd be a nice little pickup. Lancia also in here as well. Not bad for a pack for us. So okay, so Gem Knight, I'm not even trying to pronounce that, but it's a Gem Knight card. Nothing we can really do with that. Jurak, Fleet. Yeah, oh my god, these are names I'm just not going to be able to pronounce. But it's a Jurak card. Nothing we're going to need with it. Necroz of Mellotron. This is a Necroz card. Nothing we can do. It's okay, like an interruption for Necroz, but like, again, nothing we can do with it in the Blue Eyes series. Again, we're looking for the secrets in here. All the Primite stuff is in this secret slot. So unfortunately, one of the secret slots, nothing we can do with that. A Laundry Dragon Maid is our stamp here. All the stamps can be either a Punk, Orchist, or Dragon Maid. But this one is the worst one for us. This is none of the Dragon Maids what we're looking for. And then a Heraldic Beast. Oh my god, Aberconway. Okay, there we go. Pronounce that one correctly. Okay, but I'll put my secrets here, my stamps there, and then my ultras like this. So we have 3 separate piles here for us. Alrighty, next pack up here. Again, we have 11 packs for this, so we have quite a lot of packs to be opening up today for us. Starting off with an Ice Doll Mirror, though. Nothing we can do with this. Yeah, it's for water monsters and stuff like that. Noble Knight of the Forest. Wonko is what it's called. Yeah, nothing we can really do with this, unfortunately. Another dud of an Ultra. I think a lot of the Ultras, except for, like, again, like Droplet, is nothing. We're really looking for the secrets and the stamps is what we're looking for. Our secret is a Vermagic Lacrima of Lights. Yeah, nothing we can do with this. This is for Witchcrafters and Magist is what it's for. Yeah, nothing we can really do with that. Girsu, the Orcus Mech Knight, is our stamp here. Nothing we can really do with the Orcus stuff as well. Then a Fabled Realm Revival as our Ultra. Oh, I put this in the actual wrong pile. There we go. All right, kind of the two dud openings of the first two packs here. Our next pack up here, again, we're looking for Primite, we're looking for the Dragon Maid stuff is really what we're looking for. Durac Violo is not what we're looking for, so we'll kind of skip past that. Gem Knight Lady Lapis Lazuli is a Gem Knight card that, again, we're not going to be able to use in the series. A Gearfried the Iron Knight, the Chibi Gearfried the Iron Knight. Again, nothing we can do with this. We're looking for maybe like a Chibi Blue Eyes, that'd be cool. But Gearfried is not what we needed there. And then a Punk Dragon Drive as our stamp, and then a Heraldic Beast Banners Falcon as just the regular last ultra rare. All right, next pack up here. Fourth pack, kind of just dud opening so far. Nothing we can really use out of these packs. Next one is Gem Knight Zirconia. Yeah, I'm going to mispronounce a lot of these names. Yeah, but nothing we can really do with this. DDD Extra Surveyor, the new DDD card, but yeah, nothing we can do with this. For Blue Eyes, Galaxy Journey is our secret rare. Oh my god, we're just pulling nothing right now. You can summon a Banished Light or Dark, which is kind of cool. And then if a face-up XYZ you control is banished while this card's in the graveyard, you banish this card, target one of those monsters special. Like, it's cool, but nothing we can really do with it because we're not really banishing cards either. So yeah, nothing we can really do with this. A Deer Note is our Punk or our stamp card here. Again, nothing we can really do because it's a Punk card. And then a Necroz of Colossus is our last card. Okay, these blue packs have been kind of duds, to be honest with you. Nothing out of the blue packs here. Hopefully we can pull something out of this. Necroz Divine Mirror. Cool little quick play that they got for Necroz, but nothing we can do with this. In our series, Ariel Priestess of the Necroz is kind of cool. You can reveal... yeah, no, this is just whatever card. Don't really need this. A Dynamite Knight, the True Draco Fighter is our secret. Man, we are not pulling anything out of our secrets. Holy shit, this is nothing we can do with this, unfortunately. And then we have a Dragon Maid Tinkek as our Dragon Maid stamp card here. Yeah, not the Dragon Maid we're looking for either, unfortunately. Kind of unfortunately. Kind of, again, dud packs, and then Gem Elephant as our last card here. And then one more blue pack before we get into the yellow packs here. Kind of a dud opening so far. Please, something that would be cool that we can maybe use. Ice Doll Mirror is a cool little, again, first ultra, nothing we can do with that. DD Scale Surveyor, again, nothing we can really do with this either. Gem Knight Master Diamond Dispersion. Again, it's a Gem Knight card that we're just not going to be able to use in this series. Getting duds out of our secrets right now. Hopefully we can get out something out of our ultras. Kitchen Dragon Maid. Not the Dragon Maid we're looking for. Technically, the Dragon Maids are Parlor and Chamber, and then the Fusion, plus like the big guys as well of Parlor and Chamber. Kitchen, we're not necessarily looking for it. It's still like a part of the one card combo if we end up pulling the Fusion. We also have the big guy for it as well if we need to as well, but nothing we can really do with it. And then Necroz Mirror is our last card as well. Now on to the yellow packs. Hopefully the yellow packs are a little bit better because my god, the blue packs were nothing we can use out of these blue packs. Okay, Twin Pillars of the Ice is, yeah, nothing we can really do with this. Oh, there's one. Oh my god, we got the secret right now. That's weird. Primite Drill Beam. Holy yes, we will take a Drill Beam. Oh my god. Okay, we still need Barrel, we still need Load, but Drill Beam is not a bad start for us. We will gladly take the Drill Beam. Technically, we could just throw this in because we are playing normal monsters, so it's not necessarily the worst thing in the world, but we would like to have the Barrel and the Lowly Load to go with it as well. Even if we pull like a Barrel Drill Beam, that still probably is good enough, to be honest with you. But yeah, Drill Beam, insane pull. We'll gladly take that. Orcus Bombard is our stamp here, nothing we can do with that. Gem Knight Topaz, and then a Magia Magic Thunder of the Judgment. Yeah, nothing we can do with that. Okay, first yellow pack was at least something. Drill Beam is something. We will take a Drill Beam. We just need a Barrel. We just need a Primite Lord of the Load after that. That would be cool. Okay, Necroz Kaleidoscope is our first ultra here. Oh my god, Dark Paladin. Okay, I guess the yellow packs have the secret in the second card, I guess. That's a little interesting. So, Again, this is a chibi card. Again, the only chibi card we really need is Blue Eyes, just so we have better versions of Blue Eyes. But Dark Paladin, I guess, is cool, but nothing we can really do with it. Dragon Maid Welcome is our, let me actually move the drill beam down there, is our stamp card. Wrong Dragon Maid, we need the fusion. There's nothing we can do with that. Then Titanic Galaxy. This actually isn't a bad card. I think we have Hope Harbinger, if I'm not mistaken, so we can overlay this on top of Hope Harbinger. You can, yeah, so that's its XYZ summon effect. Then once per turn, I can target up to 2 spell traps my opponent controls, attach them to this card, and then neither player can activate cards in response to this card. Then its bottom effect, you can detach the show from this card until the end of the turn, and original attack becomes 15, but it can attack directly. It's not a terrible card. I think if we don't have Light Form, it'd probably be playable, but the fact that we have Light Form makes it where we don't really necessarily need this card, but something we could use. And then a Fabled Gamajin as our last ultra rare. Okay, we have 3 packs left of the opening. Again, we pulled a drill beam. We'll take a drill beam. We just need more stuff to go with it. Twin Pillars of the Ice. Nothing we can do with that. You are lying. We pulled a second drill beam. Like, that's cool. We'll take a second drill beam. Like, don't get me wrong. But I'd much rather have another, like a barrel or a load instead of this card. But Drill Beam is still nice. We will take the Drill Beam. We'll gladly take Drill Beam. That's the second one there. Ib, the World Chalice Justisar, as our stamp card. And then Talents. Oh my god. We pull Talents. That's unfortunate, though. We already have a Talent, so we don't need this. We would much rather have this be a Droplet, but I guess, I don't know, unfortunately, we already have a Droplet. And then a Call of the Earthbound. Okay, so 2 Drill Beams. We still have 2 more packs. Hopefully, just a barrel or a lowly load would be perfect for us. And then like a Dragon Maid like fusion out of the stamps would be cool as well. So Gem Knight, Amethyst, yeah, again, nothing, we're going to mispronounce these. Durak Asterio is our secret rare. Nothing we can do with this. It's a cool little synchro for Durax, but nothing we can do with it, unfortunately. A Dangerous Gabu as our stamp card. Unfortunately, we can't do anything with that. And then a Motor Kaiser and a Fabled Realm Revival. Okay. Last pack. We're still looking for the Dragon Maid fusion. A barrel or a load would work as well for us if we can pull that out of the secret rare slot. Okay. Last pack. Let's hope to God we pull something. Okay. Revelations of Hope. You can send one face-up level 8 dragon monster you control to the graveyard, special summon a rank 8 dragon XYZ from the extra deck. That's cool. We could technically use this if we really want to, because we play Blue Eyes, so that's a level 8 dragon. Don't know if we would, though. Okay. Secret rare. Please. Something. Dud. Drew Draco Apocalypse. Nothing we can do with that. Hopefully we can get a Dragon Maid fusion out of the stamp, though. The Ladies Dragon Maid. Let's see. No, just another Ib. Unfortunately. Hopefully, can we pull a Droplet, make it better? No, we cannot. Okay. That is it for the pack opening. So really, all we really pulled was 2 Drill Beam out of this, which, I mean, 2 Drill Beam. We could technically always use this as well, because we do have normal monsters in the deck, but we didn't pull load, we didn't pull barrel. Kind of an unfortunate opening, but something we could build off in the future. We'll probably open this set in the future as well, so we might open this even for next episode, so just to try to pull more stuff out of this. But not a bad start with just 2 Drill Beams. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the deck profile, shall we? Alrighty, now on to the deck profile itself here. So we actually made no changes to the deck at all. I run the same deck we ran last week, but this time we're actually going to a locals, unlike last week where we had to run Yugioh Omega. I just want to see how this deck can do. So we're still playing, so getting into the deck profile itself. I'll try to go a little bit fast because, again, it is just the same deck that we played last week. So we're playing 3 Maiden, if we can focus up there, 3 Sage, 1 Master, 1 Kaiser, and then 2 Blue Eyes. Again, we're still playing the Master because it does go combo with the Crystal Wing that we have in the extra deck. So that's why that's in here. But everything else is pretty standard. We only have the 1 Needle Kaiser Seahorse because it's just still technically a 1-card combo. Just the worst 1-card combo. We have other cards we can search for 1-card combos, but so that's why we have it at 1. But again, pretty much same stuff when it comes to the main monster engine lineup. Now on to the spell trap lineup. We are playing 3 Wishes. We're playing 3 Bingo Machine Go, 2 Roar, 1 Mausoleum, 1 Ulti Fusion, 1 True Light, and 1 Majesty as well. Pretty much the same thing we've been running for the past, not only last episode, but the past couple of episodes. Very consistent. That's all I want the deck to really do, is be consistent right now. Again, once we get like more support or more engines, like either the Dragon Maid or the Primite engines, eventually the Ultimate Fusion will probably get cut. Bingo Machine maybe get cut. Maybe Roar gets cut down to 1. But as of right now, since we're more on a pure version, we have this deck to play around with right now as well. So that is it for the engine. That's all the engine itself. I think it's a let me count. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 22 engines, so we have 14 or 18 non-engine, so 22 engine, 18 non-engine. I think that's pretty solid, to be honest with you. Non-engine, again, same thing as last week. 3 Ash, 3 Nib, 2 Valor, 2 Droll, 2 Charmy, 1 Ghost Bell. Still going to try this. Don't know how much I like the Ghost Bell in the main deck. I'm still going to try it just for locals, but I think next week this will probably get changed back to Druiswarmer because I think Druiswarmer is better, but I still want to try this just for locals. The 1 talent, 1 called by, and then triple infinite impermanence. We did pull another talent today, but talent is at 1, unfortunately, so nothing we can do with that, unfortunately. So that is it for the entire deck. Again, kind of speeding it up just because, again, this is the same deck we played last week, so I don't really want to waste any time or energy trying to talk about it because it's just the same deck we played last week. Extra deck, we're on to 2 Spirits, 1 Seals, 1 Lina. I think this is still pretty much perfectly fine. We'll probably eventually put the 3rd one in, but we just have other extra deck stuff in our extra deck right now, so I'm just playing it at 2. But that is it for the Link monsters. I think it's actually a perfect Link monster lineup. For Synchros, we're on 3 Blue-Eye Spirit Dragon, 1 Light Swarm, 2 Ultimates, and then 1 Ancient Fairy and 1 Crystal Wing. Again, this is a part of the combo. We still don't have a field spell for this. I don't know if we pulled... There is a field spell out of Battles of Legends. I don't think we pulled it, though. It's kind of like Chicken Game, but it's only for us. That gives us a draw a card, and that's it. But I don't think we ended up pulling it. So, and honestly, I don't think I'd play it. I just like the fact that we can destroy for life, but a lot of the time we're just using this so we can get to Crystal Wing. So it's not really necessary to play another field spell for us. So that is it for the Synchros. Sorry, just kind of hurrying up here. On to the fusions. We're on 2 Tyrants and 1 Neo Ultimate Dragon. That's all we necessarily need, so we're just going to run it with that. It's been kind of a perfect ratio, to be honest with you, as well. And that is it for the extra deck. Side deck, we are on 2 DD Crow still. I think this actually is really good, especially against Mitsurugi. 2 Phantasmes and the 1 Druisworm still as well, plus the 1 Chaos Hunter. So this is our monster lineup when it comes for our side deck. I think it's kind of perfect for us, so I kind of do like it a lot. So we're going to stick with it. And now on to, let me just move this out of the way. Spell Traps, we're on the 1 Mind Control, 1 Book of Eclipse, 1 Twin Twister, 1 Cosmic. Again, I think this should be another Book of Moon. I am going to run just Mind Control as of right now just to see how it goes. But again, this could be changed back to a Book of Moon because we do have a Book of Moon in our lineup. I just do want to try how good it is, especially since we have a generic extra deck guy in Lina now. So I do want to try the Mind Control as well. The Twin Twister and Cosmic is for back row hate, and then Book of Eclipse is just for Rise or something like that as well. So that is it for the Spell Trap lineup for us. And then for the Trap lineup, we're on the 2 Judgments, 2 Strikes, and the 1 Dragon Mines. Kind of 5 going first cards that we can side in. So Solemn Judgments and Strikes are kind of really good. Same thing with Dragon Mines, since we're always ending on a guy that has either 25 attack or 25 defense. It's always going to be life for us, and we can reset it from the graveyard as well. So that is it for the deck profile. Now let's get into locals. All right, 2 packs of OTS 27. Nothing we really need out of this set, but we'll open it anyways. Why not? First one is a Gruesome Grave Squirmer. That doesn't do anything for us. Whatever. That was worthless. And second pack is yeah, fucking nothing. Nothing. There's nothing we can do with that.
It does. Is it Artifact Sanctum?
All right, we just got completed with round 1 here. Now I didn't record because the guy was just a little bit new. Didn't want to pressure him to recording, so he was on a Blue Eye structure deck. I don't know if it was 3 decks or not, but he was on just Blue Eye structure deck stuff. Game 1, we lost the die roll. He went first again. A little bit newer experience. He only ended on a Blue Eye as a Majesty with True Light set. We just got to a way of getting Lightstorm. Popped the True Light. He chained or popped True Light and Majesty. He chained Majesty to that, which is fine because he had plays to keep playing afterwards, and we just OTK him after that. And then game 2, he went first. Again, just a little bit newer with the experience. So he only summons Blue Eyes. He forgets to trigger Maiden and stuff like that. Still sets on the Majesty and stuff like that, which is good. But he passes back to me, and I just go, okay, I'm just gonna Same thing. Go into Lightstorm, pop the True Light. You know, he has to and Majesty, and he has to pop the Majesty or go Majesty Chain. And then we go, okay, I've made it in hand now. We'll just continue playing after this, and we just end up winning the game. So a little bit, you know, free. I don't want to say free win, but it was a win. A little bit of a newer experience, so that's the reason why I didn't record at all, just because I don't want to pressure him in recording, especially since he's a little newer to the game. It seems like a lot of pressure, so I didn't want to do that. But we did win round one. I think we have 5 rounds today, so we're gonna have a lot of rounds to still play. But yeah, we won round one. Now let's get into round two. All right, just got completed with round two here. We took another W. We ended up versus Crystron. I'm going to try to do this fast because they just posted round 3 pairing. So game one, we won the die roll. We chose to go first. We actually played okay. Our hand was decent. We had like a spirit, like double spirit, or like double, or like a spirit and a bingo machine. We were able to play through hand traps. So I go normal summon, not spirit, sage. Sorry, there you go. Normal summon sage. Attempt to search. He chains imperm. Then I go bingo machine. Search for wishes. Activate wishes. Get a sage and a roar. I was getting a little greedy here because I'm like, okay, I'll just get a sage and a roar, and then just play from there. Link it to a spirit. Go just attempt for mausoleum to try to get the extra normal summon. He imperms. A little bit of a misplay for me. I should have spirit first before wishes just to see if he does imperm that. Then I can search for something else. But a little bit of misplay for me, so I have to go for a seals play. So I end on like seals, majesty with ash in hand, pass. But the thing is with him, he breaks. He normal summon Tristalos, attempt to go battle to clear the seals. I seals, bounced it back. He attempts to chain Tristalos. I chain Ash to it just to make sure he doesn't get playable. And then he just passes back to me. And I'm like, okay, he's just on a really bad brick. And then we have just follow up after that. And we just end up winning that game pretty easy. So he just bricked game one. What happened? Game two, though, we're in a long grind match. I had Droll in Nib, but he had called by for the Droll, which was very unfortunate. And then he had Tristalos the entire time for Nib. So like I nibbed at a point where he was bringing back Tristalos off the synchro, but it wasn't getting any value whatsoever. Like he was able to just keep playing and stuff like that. But he passes to me with the trap, a synchro, Tristalos on field, Nib token plus a Metzi because he's on the horror stuff. I actually was ending up being able to break the field pretty well. I didn't break the entire field. He made a little bit of mistake. He went Tristalos on one of my normal summons of Sage. He summons the Synchro 5 that he thought would book a moon the card, but it only changes it to defense. So a little bit of a misplay from him, and that gives us the opportunity to play the game. We get rid of the back row of the Horus and the trap, so we don't have to worry about that with Lightning Storm. We end on Seals, Spirit. We pass. He still has a couple bodies. He passes back to us. We still are like fine. Like he can't break our field, so like he just like tries to break. He makes an infinity, but it just isn't enough. He actually ends up SPing, banishing my ultimate fusion or the ultimate spirit, which comes back during the end phase, and the spirit doesn't blow it up. So we just have an Omni negate, and we just end up winning that game pretty well. But that was a very, very, very long game. We're going to round 3 now, so I'm going to hurry up and get to round 3 before I'm late. So I'll see you after round 3. Alrighty, just got completed with round 3, and we took another W. I think we are actually guaranteed to top this locals finally with the win. We'll see. It's only 4 rounds, so that's the reason why I like that. But we versed White Forest in round 3. Game 1, we won the die roll. He had Magna at a certain point, but it did not matter because where he Magna the Blue Eyes to prevent Spirit from summoning back Blue Eyes. But it was fine. I still got to the Crystal Wing, Spirits, Majesty Stet with Droll in hand. I'm like, okay, I pass to you. He goes, draw. I droll him. He attempts to do Swarm on his turn. I chain Spirit to summon Ultimate, and Ultimate prevents banishing, which is really good for us. So he just like can't banish anything out of my grave, and he's under droll. And I think he was on a little bit of a bricked hand too, so he just couldn't do anything. Like he made a Sky Crisis, and once he made the Sky Crisis, I just knew the game was over. He bounced back a card, and I'm like, I'm chilling. I have all my follow-up. We win the game. We win game 1 that way. Game 2, he went first. His Enfield was a little bit weird, but it was a nudge. I think I had a Ghost Bell, and I forget what the other hand trap was, but I Ghost Bell his Dia Bell that attempts a special back from graveyard by banishing a spell and trap. So he does. I Ghost Bell that to prevent that because it's a pop on field as well, which is wild. So he goes, okay, I'm gonna go Wanted Draw. He draws into Monster Reborn and then just reborns it back. I'm like, damn, that's really unfortunate. I try to crack the field, but the Dia Bell Star is protecting everything by card effects. I get to an ultimate or the Tyrant at one point, so I clear his field. But the problem with Tyrant is I cleared his entire field, but he had like all the follow up in the universe. So I'm like, okay, we just lose this game. Let's get out of this game. We'll go to the next game here. And then game 3 was basically the same thing as game 1. He Magnamutted my Blue Eyes once again, but I had the combo anyways. I set up on this Crystal Wing, Blue Eye Spirit. I think I which roll in hand. Well, I don't know if I got to Majesty, but it was still pretty much the same field as game one. I droll him, and he's just like, "Damn, what the fuck?" And he's just this time I had the Valor to stop the Sky Crisis, so we made Sky Crisis. I just Valored it to keep everything on my field, and then I just win the game on the crackback because I go into an ultimate reset Majesty, and then just control the game from there, and I win in. I win game 3. So yeah, we are 3-0 right now. We're going to the finals. There's only one more round left. I think we're guaranteed for locals, or guaranteed locals top. Hopefully. Hopefully. Alrighty, just got completed with the final round, and unfortunately, we finally lost. We could not win the locals. We're still going to top. We're just, at least, we think we should top. It's top 4. We shouldn't give 5th place with just one loss, so we're chilling. We finally topped the locals, but yeah, unfortunately, we lost to Orcus, Fiendsmith, Mitsurugi, all the things with the new Orcus stuff. So game 1, he went first and just full combo. Like I had Ash, that was my only hand trap. I Ashed the Requiem, but he just sets up on Mitsu plus Orcus combo. I'm just like, this. I'm not beating this. I didn't even play a card game 1. I'm just like, let's just get to game 2. I'm not beating this field whatsoever. Game 2, I went first. I made a Crystal Wing, which was really good. So I made like Crystal Wing Spirit. Couldn't get to the Majesty, unfortunately, but I made Crystal Wing Spirit, True Light with Droll in hand. I'm like, okay, I think this is pretty good. I had Valor in hand too as well. So I passed to him. He Lightning Stormed my True Light, which is unfortunate, but it's fine. We have the negate with Spirit. So I make an ultimate after the Spirit negate. And then all he really had was just the Fiendsmith stuff. So like he tried to break field like Fiendsmith. Like he had a Habakiri, but I negated it with the Crystal Wing, so he couldn't get to the Mitsu stuff, and he just didn't draw Orcus. So the Fiendsmith stuff, just like I just had Valor to make sure he couldn't clear my field, and he just passed back to me. And then like he tried to do a like Lacrima play on my turn. I just Crystal Wing negated it. He made a DDD that did not matter because I had 20 million ways to Blue Eyes on the follow-up. So yeah, he just concedes game 2. And then game 3, it's kind of the same situation as game 1. Doesn't help that we bricked massively. We did not draw a single good card. We drew like Majesty Ultimate plus 3 hand traps, which is not good. I impermanence Gear Sue. He goes into the Link 1 discard Harpor, which is really bad. But I Valor it because I don't want him to get to the Fiendsmith stuff. So he sets up on the long Gear Sue with a set card and a couple cards in hand. I'm like, okay, if we can draw something, it would be cool. But we drew into another Valor that just did absolutely nothing. We just drew unplayable game 3. So we lose that one, but we should be able to get a top at a locals finally. So let's see what we get. You are lying. Wow, they knocked me to 3rd. Wow. All right, 3 packs of Monster Mayhem as our prizing packs here. So in today's opening, the blue ones were terrible and the yellow ones were okay. So hopefully it's the opposite now because we have 2 blues. But let's see what we can get out of this. Again, any of the Dragon Maid stuff would be cool. We're looking for load or barrel as well. Okay, Ice Doll. Let me focus this. We don't need this fucking piece of shit. Summon Sword. This is whatever. This doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything either. We're not playing Punk, and this should be worthless unless it's a droplet. Actually, droplets in the set too. If we can get a droplet, that'd be cool. Yeah, the droplets and Ultra in here. Okay.
Is it only the last part?
Scrap Garage. A Jurak. Oh my god, terrible.
No,
Punk, or not Punk. Hey, that's a Harpor, I guess. We need more Dragon Maid stuff though. Droplet. Okay, last pack. Come on, something, please. Please, something. Herald of Green Lights. Gem Knight Alexandrites. Galaxy Journey.
It's not a horrible card.
Yeah, it's alright. And then an Orcus Nightmare. Damn, we didn't even pull fucking Dragon Maid cards. Droplet? Nope. What the fuck?
Alrighty, and that is going to be it for today's episode. I hope you guys did enjoy it. We finally got a locals top at 3rd place. Unfortunately, that loss did put us down to 3rd place, which is very unfortunate, but it does count as a top, and we finally have prize packs that we finally opened as well. Even if we didn't really pull anything out of those prize packs, we finally did open something. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe for more content on the channel, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.